Good morning, everybody, from Randy Shaves for a shave this morning. This is not only a shave, this is our first giveaway. So I'm going to kick things off by doing the giveaway right up front here. Now, I told you in the last video that the only thing you had to do is make a comment on that video in order to be entered for the giveaway for these brushes. And we only had 10 people comment. I had quite a few, over 100 views, but only had 10 people comment. And I'm going to name off those people. I put them on the wheel before I came in here this morning, and I spun the wheel, and we're going to announce the winner. The 10 comments were made by Aaron Duchette, or Duchetti. I'm not sure, Aaron, how to pronounce your name. Tom Barry, Noryov Durin, Gary Lockett, Vince Mullins, Howard Brown, Jake Temple, Larry Shaves, Mike 19663, and Tom Smith 522. And when I spun the wheel this morning, the winner turned out to be Mike 19663. So Mike, you have won the 2 brushes. Let me step out and get those right quick. Are not the ones you're getting, but just like them. These 2 brushes will be sent to you if you will send me your mailing information, and do that by sending it to my email address, and that is rwright, which is just RWRIGHT at BRTC Bravo Romeo Tango Charlie .net. That's my email address. So send me your mailing information, and I'll get these 2 nice brushes out to you. So congratulations to Mike 19663, whoever that is. I'm glad you won. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'll show you what we're going to be using today. Going to be using an A&E soap, Ariana and Evans SoCal Hipster. SoCal Hipster. I'm pretty sure that's for Southern California hipster. But anyway, this is a really nice soap. It's tallow based. It's got goat's milk and lanolin and all kinds of good stuff in it. You can stop and read all that if you want to. I'll give you the scent notes for this soap. The top notes are pink peppercorn, pineapple, and the middle notes are banana, passion fruit, and mango, and the base is cade, oak moss, sandalwood, cedarwood, and musk. Now, what I get from this soap, immediately you smell the pineapple. Immediately. That's what I get off of it. But then, after you've used this, and it's been on your, after you use the aftershave and it's been on a while, you start to smell the more woody type notes, like the cedarwood and maybe the musk and the sandalwood. I don't really smell any sandalwood, but I know it's in there. So, but I'm not good with scents. I'm just not. I admit it. I'm not very good. But anyway, this is a really nice scent. The razor we're going to be using this morning is the new RazoRock Recurve, and this is the RC100 Plus. When I first bought this, I bought the RC100 with just the normal plate, and it shaves great, and there is 0 blade feel with it. There is no blade exposure on just the regular RC100. So to get a little more blade feel, I ordered the RC100 Plus plate, and that's what I've got on there today. And it does have some blade feel. They rate it from medium to aggressive. I think it's more to the medium side. It's not real aggressive, because I don't like real aggressive razors, and I was nervous about this because I was afraid it may be too aggressive. But no, this is without a doubt the most efficient razor I've ever shaved with, and I'm not just saying that. It is wonderful. It's got a long, hollow handle, and this is the only handle that they offer with it, as far as I can tell. It's a little bit long for me, but hey, that's a small price to pay for such an efficient shave. And in this today, I've got a PermaSharp blade on its third use. Yeah, third use. The brush I'm going to be using today is a Frank Shaving blended brush. This is 50% silvertip badger and 50% G9 synthetic. It's a beautiful handle. Let's look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, this is a great brush. I've used it already, and so what I'm going to do is wet the brush and start my lather, and then we'll just get busy with the shave. Congratulations, Mike, on your winning the brushes. That's our first of many giveaways we're going to be having with these Frank Shaving brushes. So in order to be eligible for the next one, you have to make a comment on this video. And I don't care what the comment is, just any kind of comment. You don't have to say I'm in or please enter me or any of that stuff. Just make a comment. Pretty simple. Also, when you win, and Mike, I will remind you of this, to kind of help me out with the shipping, if you don't mind, try to send me $5 to go towards the shipping. Shipping is just getting ridiculous. I just got a notification from Pirate Ship. That's who I use, and they were telling me that the postal rates are going up, and they just keep going up. I think a stamp it's really close to 80 cents now. And hey, I know I'm old, but I can remember when they were a penny, when a stamp was a penny. Then it went to 2 cents, 3 cents. Then I think it went to a nickel, and now it's right at, I think it's 78 cents, and it's projected to go to 80 cents real soon. So I tell you, and the shipping for packages is just getting, you'll see less and less people online offering free shipping, because it's just expensive anymore. That's all there is to it. I shipped all of our giveaways are for CONUS only, because to ship overseas is just unbelievable. I had a razor not long ago for sale, and a real good friend of mine overseas asked me if I would please ship it to him, because I normally don't ship overseas. He said, I'm willing to pay whatever it costs. And so I said, well, yeah, I'll do that. I will do that for you. And so I shipped him this razor, and it cost him, he had to pay me $35 just for the shipping. And that was more than half, I think, of what I was asking for the razor. So shipping overseas is just ungodly. And I guess I can understand that to a point, but man, I'm not sure it should cost that much to ship just a razor. Boy, this brush sprays real good. I think this is a 20, I don't know if this is a 24 or 22 millimeter. I can't tell. But it sure does a good job. This is a fan knot. So when you do win these giveaways, if you can, you don't have to. I'll still ship it to you. But if you can, just put $5 in my PayPal account, and my PayPal account address is the very same as my email address. rwright@brtc.net. Just go to PayPal and do that, and I'll appreciate it. $5 for 2 brushes. You got to admit, that's pretty good. Okay, I think I'm ready. Since I have slung lather all over the place. Hang on. My goodness. It's all over my shirt. It's all over the floor. I'm not a very neat person. Okay. we're going to start with this RazoRock Recurve RC100 Plus. Now that means that this has a 1mm gap. See if you can see that. Maybe you can. And it's got 0.012 blade exposure, which gives it some aggressiveness. The regular plate has 0 exposure, which is why it's so mild. I mean, it's not really that mild. It just has no blade feel. I swear it feels like you don't have a blade in the razor. But this thing is, the efficiency of this razor is unbelievable. And it's not uncomfortable at all. Now they sell several. They sell a RC60, they sell an 80, and all of those have a plus plate. If you order the RC80, it'll be just 0.80 millimeter blade gap, and it will have no exposure. But you can order the 80 plus, and it will have blade exposure. They've got a I believe it's a 112 or 120, I can't remember. But it's a step above this one in aggression, and I think it would be fine too. I think RazoRock has really come upon something with this. I think they're going to sell the crap out of these things. Now this razor that I'm using, the plate that I'm using, the plus plate, if I were a beginner, I wouldn't suggest this plate for a beginner. But the regular plate, even though it's got a 1mm blade gap, the regular plate would be fine for a beginner because you just don't feel it. And this has got something to do with the way this blade is clamped. You know, you see this dip in the head, and it's clamped. It's clamped tightly. You have to torque this handle down, and there is just no chatter at all with this razor. It's amazing. And I've used it with the Gillette Platinum blades and the PermaSharp. That's the only two I've used so far, but both of them do great. I plan to try Astra Green soon. That's one of my favorite blades also. It's raining here today in Kentucky. It's supposed to rain all day. That's such a smooth razor. I'm not just saying that. And to give all credit where it's due, the soap helps. The really nice slick soap makes a difference too. And this razor gets up under the nose so easy. You can tell why just by looking at it. Get real close up there. And that's something I always look for in a razor. Man, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let me wet my face a little. And we'll do pass number 2. I believe that's a 22 millimeter. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what it is. It's a little bit small to be a 24, I think. Ming Lee was also telling me that he sells this is a blended knot with Badger and G9 synthetic. He also sells a blended knot with Boar and synthetic. And he's going to send me one of those soon. Okay, let's do the second pass here. And this is against the grain, and it's just as smooth as it can be. I can't say enough good things about this razor. Now it's hefty. It's got some weight to it. I didn't weigh it, but you can go on the Italian Barber's website and look at these razors, and it'll tell you all the different configurations they sell it in, and it'll have the weight, the length. Now I've tried it with another handle, a titanium handle, which is quite a bit lighter. But I think it shaves the best with this handle that comes on it. I don't know if you can hear that feedback or not. The phone doesn't always pick that up. But it's good feedback too, because it's cutting whiskers. It is just super, super efficient. I've never used a razor any more efficient. I've used the, I used to have a Mula. I used to have a Mula R41, and I used to have a Mula Rocca. They're both efficient, not as efficient as this razor, and they're not nearly as comfortable. The R41 is just, to me, is just not comfortable. I just don't like it. The Mula Rocca is tolerable, and with a real good slick soap, it does a good job and it's efficient. Still, it's not as efficient as this, and not nearly as comfortable. I think, if I remember right, my memory, I can't remember if I paid $89 or $99 for this. You can go on their website, Italian Barber. Now, of course, I'm applying no pressure. I'm just letting the weight of this razor, which like I said, it has some weight to it. But I'm letting the weight do the job, do the work. I'm just guiding it. And that's really all you ought to do with any razor. I do the same with this one. It's Ellsworth, and it's aluminum. It doesn't weigh anything, hardly. But you still don't have to apply pressure. It's where a lot of people, they get irritation and they don't understand why. Somebody will post a picture of their face and it just hurts to look at it. And they'll say, I just can't get a good shave with a DE razor. And that's usually because their technique is bad. And the reason their technique is bad is they're using pressure. You just don't have, wow. You just don't have to use any. Okay, let me rinse this off. I don't think I had so much going on with the giveaway and all that. I can't think of two things at once. I don't think I showed the aftershave. I've got the matching aftershave for this SoCal Hipster. Now you'll think if you get your hands on some of this soap, you'll think at the beginning, you'll think, well, that's a pineapple scented soap, and it does definitely gives that off the first time you smell it. But as I said, as time goes on, you start smelling the other notes. Okay, well, I'm going to do my cleanup and I'll get back. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I got all cleaned up, got my alum washed off and all that. Now it's time for the aftershave. Let's check that up good. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. This is a really nice scent. It's a good warm weather scent. Smells really good. So, here's the brush again after it's cleaned up. Nice looking brush, beautiful handle on that brush. And the razor once again. This, let me get something here. This is the regular plate that came with it. Now I could have ordered it with just the RC100 Plus, but I didn't know. I didn't know if I would like it, so I got the regular plate. Now the extra plate is an extra $59, so they're not real cheap, but they're worth it to me anyway. So to recap, the A&E SoCal Hipster with the matching aftershave, and we gave away 2 brushes. These 2 little fellers right here. Now this black one is Best Badger, and the ivory colored handle is Mixed Badger. They're both really nice little brushes. And Mr. Mike, what was it? 19663. If you will send me the information, I'll get those mailed out to you as soon as I can. So that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. So for the next giveaway now, be sure you make a comment of any kind. I don't care what it says. Just make a comment, and you'll be entered. And then the next time we do a giveaway, which will be, what I'm going to try to do is like, I did a giveaway today. We will gather the names between now and the next shave, And then after that, we'll do another giveaway. So, and I'll send 2 more brushes out to whoever wins the next one. And that's about it for today. So I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.